Here we are.
All right.
Just leaving Badger Pass. Gonna head up Glacier Point Road.
Look at all this dirt.
We got a few miles of road before we get to the turnoff, the Horizon Ridge. We opted to snowshoe this trip rather than ski because of the snow conditions here. You can hardly even see the Groom Trail. So we are taking the Horizon Ridge Ski Trail, number 15, 4.5 more miles, which is going to put us a little over 9, if that's accurate. There is an Ostrander Lake Ski Trail that starts from the normal trailhead that was maybe quarter mile to a half mile back there, but it's 6 miles, and we heard the conditions were very poor.
Good luck, Central. Gotta hurt like hell though, huh?
Horizon Ridge.
Pictures up at all this morning?
Nope.
You just let it heat in the backpack?
No, it's just cold.
Yeah. And it's still good.
Oh yeah. Good linen.
Slight downhill dip before our last big climb. We're at about 8,400 feet. We've got about 200 feet of climbing left and little less than a mile. Almost there. Finally heading down into the lake. And we can see the ski hut.
Downhill from here?
It's all downhill from here.
Here's Ostrander Lake. Sunset. Frozen over. These are our sleeping quarters. It's kind of cool. Got this balcony here. Here's a review of Ostrander Lake. Here's the inside of the first floor. Kind of the communal area here, living area. Riley Justin. Got some other truckers. Koch run three high. We have a nice stove over here.
From here on out.
Yeah.
Wood burning stove.
I think we'll be.
There's our ladder to our floor.
For the first time in
Photo albums, books.
Yeah.
And we got lots of games already down here. Chess, which I haven't played yet. Here's the kitchen area. You have little bins so that you can put your food in. They have a cistern that's not treated, so you can just treat the water from there. Actually have a nice stove setup, which is pretty slick. And a working sink to some degree. Let's see, another old stove there that's no longer in service, but it's kind of cool. You got all these old like lists from people that have been here with their meals and stuff like that, and who was part of their party, so really cool. There's 2 bathrooms here. There's a little ladder up to that balcony. There's a bathroom set up. There is 1 urinal on this side. We poop in ammo cans, trash in there. This is day 2. We decided to do a little day trek to Heart Lake. It's Justin, me, and Casey. Lake is that direction. Perfect. All right, very difficult to see, but Heart Lake is down there. We're actually gonna skip it today because we're running a little bit late in the day.
And you got a wimp with them.
All these backcountry skiers have all this beautiful area to ski. Amazing views. New trail back to Ostrander Ski Hut. And finishing the Heart Lake hike. Here's Ostrander, and we are back at the ski hut. About 2.5 miles. We'll do a little circumnavigation of Ostrander Lake. Very quiet right now. The new groups have not rolled in yet. So there's a little outlet here where a stream's coming out. And there's a little trickle right here. A fun fact, this is the headwaters for Bridle Creek Falls. This is the western side of the lake. You can see that it's getting a big shadow cast over it now as it gets a little later in the afternoon. Getting a little bit colder. You see this ridge. Making pretty good time. You can see where I was underneath that ridge. There's the ski hut right there. Getting a lot closer. Okay, just finished up the circumnavigation of the lake. It's just under a mile long. Took maybe just a little under 30 minutes. Good times. I'm going to go out on the ice now. Got a little hole here where they do some ice fishing. And then near that little shack right there is where they draw the water from. That's how we fill that cistern. Okay, it's Sunday morning. This is the day we're getting packed up and ready to head out. About 6:15 a.m. Still a little dark, so I don't know how well this is going to turn out, but it's been a pretty good adventure so far, and hopefully a safe trip out. Here we go.
Hey, here we go, going out.
Heading out. Woo! You guys excited?
Yeah, so excited.
All right, cool.
Packs are lighter.
Packs are lighter,
Packs
and
are
it's
super light.
and it's all downhill from here.
It's all downhill from here.
Heading down to Horizon Ridge. If you look out here, next to that dead tree, there's Half Dome out there. You can see a little sub-dome to the right. Not covered in snow. And there's Clouds Rest actually just to the right of it, between those two trees. So this is the Pohono Meadow. We've already descended close to 2,000 feet today. You can see we got a little bit of patches. Hopefully they'll get some storms here in the near future. And we are back to Glacier Point Road. Maybe just under 4.5 to go. One mile left. We made it to the meadow. That's at one of the Dewey Point trailheads. They do have a restroom here. There's actually 3 restrooms on the road. We are on the home stretch now. Less than a half mile left. Pretty much all descent. All right, we're gonna get the other guys in it in a second, but we have just finished the trailhead. Woohoo! Back to the parking lot. Yay!
Hallelujah.
Well, we made it to the end of the trail. We're getting ready to head out and go enjoy a meal somewhere and a beer. And how's everybody feeling?
Feel great.
Fantastic.
I'm glad I did it, but to be honest, I'm really tired. but I feel a lot better than the way in. Coming out was easier.
I think we learned everything we needed to learn to make all future trips successful.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's go have a beer. And,
Yeah.
Wait,
And I'm just happy.
some burritos.
I'm just happy Mike
Yeah.
Field.
You're gonna get a quick shot of our neighbors who were also
Our
hut
neighbors.
mates.
Yeah. She's in the corner over there, one of them. There's her husband packing some stuff.
The people who
Where's
taught
he
us
at?
to play Mafia.
There he is.
Oh, yeah, that's
They taught us
right.
how to play Mafia.
That was really fun.
And
was a
I
good part
died
of the
once
trip.
and I won once.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
His
these
new
guys went in
nickname
on
is Marinara.
skis.
Yeah, Marinara.
We
My
went
new
on
nickname.
skis and came out on snowmobile.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
a story for another day.
Cheers. Salute. Salute.